We're back. Have no idea what happened, but the internet was not working. Got shut down. But as I was saying, the water is not clean, guys. Still dirty. They got the red flags up flying. They don't want people swimming unless you're a surfer, because the rip currents are strong, especially right here by the pier. On the north and south side of the pier, there's a rip current that runs all the way out. But there is a clean line a couple hundred yards off the end of the pier. So depending on what this wind does, right now it's south-southeast about 10 to 12. If it'll stay light, and tomorrow it's supposed to be southeast like 5 to 10 in the morning, it may get real nice. I'll have to check it in the morning. I'll look at the wind apps tonight, see what it's doing. If it dies down tonight, there's a good chance tomorrow might be pretty good before the south wind kicks again on Friday. But what I was saying before we got cut off is on the north side of the pier, there is a massive sandbar now. I don't know if we'll be able to see it. Wait till we get a good wave to break. But if you're looking for pompano, these are the kind of things you'll want to find, especially when that water cleans up. They'll sit right on top of these sandbars. If we have to, we'll go up on the crosswalk and get a better view of it. And it pretty much starts right here where the surfers are and runs to the north a couple hundred yards. A nice one. Big whiting will hang on that too, guys. If we get south winds, Mark, I would go to Huguenot, because the jetties act as a natural buffer against that south wind, so the water tends to be a little bit better up that way towards Huguenot, Fort George, Little Talbot. A lot of times when it's really dirty in Jack's Beach and Ponte Vedra, it could be very nice up that way. Those jetty rocks help tremendously. Sandbar don't want to show itself now, of course. But that's why these surfers are sitting there, because these waves are picking up as they're coming across the sandbar. I think out there, guys, I believe that's the barge that is stuck right there. We gotta hope that that thing doesn't bust open and pour out fuel or whatever it's carrying, because that'll go right down the beach, and that would not be good. That would be really bad for this ecosystem along the beach. It would kill all the sand fleas and donax, that oil. It'd come up on the shore and smother them. All right, we're gonna go up on, maybe it's gonna show itself now. We're gonna go up on the crosswalk. I think I can get a better look at the sandbar. Started coughing. You gotta be careful coughing these days. People hear you coughing, they might think you have COVID. We're almost there. Now look at that. They got the yellow flag flying right there. But on the beach, they have the red flag. Talk about synchronizing things, huh? So this is, look, on the beach, they have the red flag, which means water closed to the public. Right here, they got the yellow, medium hazard. I guess they can't make up their mind. And there's the sandbar right there. And to the left, that joker right there is a phenomenal sandbar. It would be pretty hard to reach it right now with the high tide. But once that tide goes out, well, the dirty water right now is from the northeaster, but it usually, if it's northeast I'd say about 15 to 17 miles and under. A lot of times it's going to be pretty sandy green water, nice water. Once you get over 20, 25, it really dirties it up. And this is what we're dealing with still. When Matthew went by in 2016, we had dirty water for 3 weeks. We had northeast, 40 to 60 with higher gust. And it was this color water. Right there where that wave's breaking. Massive sandbar, guys. That'll hold a lot of fish. I think when we do our next class coming up, for those who missed it and who were in that we didn't see the updated address, this might be a good spot to come and point out some things, because this sandbar, this was not here last Thursday. Low tide, that'll hold a lot of fish, guys. I think go tomorrow instead of, you need the red flag up. Oh, I don't think he liked that. Oh well. Talbot's always a good option. There's the sandbar where that wave just broke. See to the right, nothing broke, but right there. Then you'll look for that white. Man, that thing's huge. Lots of fish on that. I would go to Ponte Vedra tomorrow because Friday they're calling for south winds again. Yeah, Mason, it is. Those jetty rocks, they hold sheephead, trout, drum, reds, and then you go on the inside of the inlet. You got those clusters of rocks as well, man. Yeah, you see how big that sandbar is? Can't reach it right now. But I mean, it's leaving a distinct whiteness to it, even after the waves pass quite a time. Low tide and on the first of the incoming, that would be a good spot to set up. I would say the pier would be good, but with all that noise, you got to remember how far sound travels underwater. Yes, the honey hole this year is not the pier like it was last year, Matt. They weren't over the water working last year at this time, and we were catching a lot of drum. But that has all changed. They're making progress slowly, but they're making it. I don't know what they're moving there, but they're moving. Imagine when you hit a fish tank, if you tap on it, what do those fish do? They scatter. So you got to figure, man, once they start moving those cranes and moving pylons around, there goes the fish.
You said it was fire. It's not. It's like...
They said they saw some big sharks too.
Big sharks?
Yeah. You know they're out there. Well, that's all I got for you. I don't know what to expect tomorrow. Water's better than yesterday, but all we can do is fish. There were whiting caught today, along with catfish. So if you're willing to weed through the catfish, you can still get a dinner. Dude, there is... Now, I need a better phone for this. Right there. Really hard to see it. Massive run out. Good gosh. It's sucking out 300 yards past the surf, where the surf's breaking. Right where that whitewash is, just to the south of it is a massive run out.
There's lots of people surfing here, I guess that.
Hope that helps. All right, guys, y'all know what to do. If y'all got questions, leave them. I'm gonna get back to work.